In the name of Allah, the most compassionate, the most merciful, it is the time, the age of technology. This is the digital age. Technological development has happened a lot, too much of it. Technological development. Every sort of development is there. So many great, highly sophisticated, complicated gadgets are available there in today's world, and these are all made for us to make our life more interesting, to make our life easier and more comfortable. But as for the development of the technology is concerned, as for the availability, as for the usage of all these gadgets in our life is concerned, on the one hand, definitely, these provide quite a lot of facility, quite a lot of ease, comfort, enjoyment, entertainment, pleasure to our life. And on the other hand, there are certain complications as well, which have been developed, which have been created, which have come to our life because of these availability of these gadgets. Now, I am of the view, one of those trouble, one of those complications is the shortage of the self-worth. There are people in the world today, they are not happy despite the fact that they are having so much material goods in their life. They are wealthy even, but that despite having the luxuries in their life, their self-worth is low enough, and because of this lowness in their self-worth, they are unable to feel that their life is worth living, that they should continue their life, or they should be enjoying their life. This self-worth, or call it self-esteem, this is something which is extremely precious. This feeling of the self-worth and the self-esteem is extremely important. Maybe nothing is as important as this one. So I think that we must be very careful and cautious that it does not come down. But if at all, unfortunately, it has come down, now it's my responsibility, your responsibility, to take it upward back and to improve it. And even if at all we do have to do a kind of hard work, I think that we should be doing it, we should be paying attention to it. This is the topic of our today's discussion, and like always, we have chosen a beautiful article on the subject as well. This very useful article has been written by Amy Brangwyn. Amy Brangwyn is a well-known researcher and author. She is known around the world for a very valuable contribution of her in the applied psychology, in the field of the motivational science, in the field of the training. And as far our today's as far this article of her is concerned, it has been captioned as "I'm not good enough. 9 simple ways to develop your self-worth." I'm not good enough. 9 simple ways to develop your self-worth. There are 9 simple ways we are talking about. We are going to talk about one by one. First of all, the writer says, list things you like about yourself. If at all, there are things in my life which I am not satisfied, but there will be definitely things in my life which are really good. So I need to have a list of all those items, and this list should keep expanding, keep increasing with the passage of time. Why am I saying this? Because with the passage of time, we come to know the new thing and another new thing as well, new thing and another new thing as well, which are really good, but which I have failed to enlist till now. I think that this list of the good and the desirable items in my life, in your life, in the life of ours, I think that this should keep increasing with the passage of time. Number two, the second thing out of nine simple ways to develop your self-worth is ask friends for pick me up. Ask friends for pick me up. What is this, by the way? It actually means that those who are your loved ones, tell them that I need a kind of motivation, that I need a kind of encouragement from you. This encouragement, this liking and encouragement by you will definitely help me a lot in increasing my self-worth. And still, the next and the third is talk positively to yourself. Now the question arises that do we talk about ourselves as well? Do we talk to ourselves as well? As a matter of fact, whatever kind of talks we have been making with other people, I think if at all we combine all that and put it on the one side of the scale, and on the other side there is just one item, and this one item is the kind of self-talk, still it will be heavier, lengthier, because we are with ourselves 24/7 and we keep talking to ourselves. Here the learned author says that talk positively to yourself. And now the next is, the fourth is, and the learned author says, practice some self care. We are seen taking care of our loved ones. That is fine, really, but at the same time, we do need to take care of ourselves as well. And because we are extremely important to we ourselves, so if at all we don't take care of ourselves, what is going to happen? We will suffer, and obviously it will be a kind of punishment. We don't have to do it to ourselves. And then the fifth is, look after your body. My body is very important to me. Your body is very, very important to you, and we need to take care of our body. We need to take care of ourselves. And now the sixth is, read a self-development book. Read a self-development book. I think that we need to develop ourselves. We need to develop ourselves, and developing ourselves, that should be the number one priority in our life. Because if at all we are developing other things and other things as well, but at the same time developing ourselves must be our number one priority. And it is the read a self-development book. Now the seventh is, listen to a motivational podcast. It is motivational. Either it is an audio or a video tape. Today is the day, the time, and the age of the video. There are millions and millions and millions of such videos and audio videos available on the YouTube, and it is so easy and free of cost. I think that we need to do all that. We need to listen a kind of motivational podcast on a regular basis, no matter how little it is. And the eighth simple way is, find a hobby you enjoy. Each one of us, there must be certain hobbies in my life, in your life, in the life of every one of us. We must choose a hobby which we enjoy doing, and we need to follow it. We need to enjoy it, and any such positive thing. And now the ninth and the last is, cut toxic people from your life. Cutting of the toxic people, you will see that there some toxic people. Yes, definitely. Some of these are our relatives, some of these are our friends, some of these are our colleagues. We need to minimize our interaction with those people who are the toxic people. Being with the toxic people, spending our time carelessly with the toxic people, that is really bad, and we need to avoid it, dear friends and fellows. These are the 9 simple ways to develop our self-worth. I am not good enough. 9 simple ways to develop our self-worth. I think it is a very, very beneficial article indeed, and by a very learned author. And we need to understand it well. We need to practice it. We need to put it into practice, because by utilizing that kind of 9 tips available here in this article, I think that we can develop our self-worth a lot. And if at all we succeed in developing our self-worth, it would actually mean that our life will become quite an enjoyable one. Thank you. Jazakallah.